Good evening, everybody. Hello, Steve-O here again. Glad to have anybody that's joining us for our Mitecoin Riddle Race number 2. Happy Mother's Day this weekend to all the moms out there. Thank you for all you do for us. We love you very much. And I started on the last stream giving some updates, kind of up and coming information and pricing, and I'm glad I did that. I'll be covering that before we get into our actual clues. But like every other stream, you're probably going to hear me repeat some stuff because it's important, and I want all the holders of Mitecoin to hear it over and over so that when they explain what we do or what we're doing to their friends or family or coworkers, it becomes more known to them, they're more comfortable understanding it and talking about it, and that's a good thing for everybody. So ultimately, Mitecoin, there's two opportunities, and the investment side of things is very similar to if any of us invest in stocks or other crypto, you simply buy a bag and you hold it. Yeah, we only invest what we're comfortable losing. Obviously, I have big dreams for the old Mitecoin project, but there are no guarantees. And so, investment 101 is always you only invest what you're okay with if it happens to disappear tomorrow. So we're obviously no different than that. But that's definitely one aspect of any project, and ours included from the investment aspect. Now, we're going to have some that are going to buy a bag, big or small or medium, and they're going to just wait and see what happens. I've done that many times with other coins and with other holdings. Sometimes I get out at a loss. Sometimes I take some gain. Sometimes I cover my initial investment, and then you let the less ride to see if you can buy some property on the moon. But that's definitely one aspect of our project, right? Just invest and wait and see. The other aspect is kind of why we're here tonight, actually, right? The Mitecoin project definitely has an entertainment aspect, and that's basically it allows for us to participate in the Mitecoin games, and the concept is. Will you redirect some money that you already spend in other entertainment, whether it's gaming or lottery tickets or however you may spend your extra fun money, and plug that in to the Mitecoin games? And you may ask, and somebody you explain this to may ask, well, what's the purpose of that? And even if you don't know the details, one thing I want you to remember and understand is that the way that meme coins work is movement in the market impacts the price. So if, as a community, we, instead of dropping at the gas station and hoping for a $100 scratch off on a $5 ticket, which would be awesome, instead of that, you buy $5 worth of Mitecoin and you throw it into the game bag. And obviously, everybody except me who's running the games has a chance to win that prize, just like you would have a chance to win at a card game or a lottery ticket or a Queen of Hearts at the local tavern or whoever's hosting it, right? We decide that we just have some fun money, and some people hit Starbucks a couple times a day, however we spend our fun money, that is what this Mitecoin gaming and entertainment aspect looks to engage in. And so obviously the first part of that is it's a great opportunity to win a prize and bragging rights among everybody in the community and in our Telegram group. But I want you to understand that every time we go into the market and we contribute to those games and we play in those games in the form of Mitecoin, all of our investments are impacted in a positive way, and I'm going to cover some of that later on. So the Mitecoin project absolutely has two connected but separate opportunities to plug in and hopefully see some gains, because that's ultimately what we want, right? We want to help our investment, and we also want to have some fun with money we're already spending. So you will see some posts, and you'll see the address of our Match'em wallet thrown up a little more. And as the dev and as kind of the project head, I will be generous and make those bags worthy of your time of plugging in and worth you trying to win. But I just want to make sure that everybody understands there are two aspects of the project. But remember, we're still early. Spread the word. We're on Facebook. We're on X. We have obviously this YouTube channel. If you have any of those accounts, make sure you're plugging in, you're liking, you're subscribing, you're retweeting, and you're sharing on Facebook. I'm finally we did get a question about the project on Facebook. I'm still following up with that. Hopefully that is attractive to that person, and hopefully we have some fun. Before I get into the pricing information, one update that I know is on everybody's mind is, and me included, I'm waiting patiently for the time where I can open up my Phantom wallet and see the value of my holding, right? That's what we all want. And I told everybody, and I was on the assumption that we were looking for a total value locked of over $5,000, and that was the trigger. And not to jump ahead too much, but we are currently sitting above that. And so I reached out to Phantom Wallet and their help desk, and I'll just read a little bit of that interaction. Obviously at first I reached out and asked about that target value of $5,000 for the total value locked, and their response was, "Hello there. Yes, there are some extra requirements involving volume to ensure that we are only showing tokens with accurate prices. Once the token reaches all the requirements, the price will then appear in the app." Sounds good, understandable. I was a little surprised that he didn't share what those requirements were. So, doing what I knew that you all would want me to do, I responded back and asked that very question. If he could share what those requirements are. And this is the follow-up. Unfortunately, we are unable to provide specific information around the requirements. This is to help prevent spam tokens from being prevalent in the wallet. So I understand that, but I just want to let all of you know, I did respond with one last follow-up question to him. Hopefully, by me engaging with him, he'll realize that we're not trying to scam or spam the wallet, and I'm hopeful that we can resolve that. But now some of the news regarding the coin and the market, and this is where the community itself can absolutely impact some of that, because if you remember, the help desk through Phantom mentioned volume, and that is absolutely where that's our job as the community members and getting the word out. If we can get our volume up, then that may very well help trigger that Phantom to display our value. So before we jump in, and hopefully you all have a pencil and paper ready. You have the Mitecoin VIP room up in Telegram. That's where all of the clues will go. But before we get into the business end of things, or I should say the fun end of things, I want to cover a few things that I'm excited about, and I hopefully this will encourage you to share the Mitecoin project with the people in your circle. Starting last Saturday night, I updated some pricing information and some market cap and things like that. I just want to do a little bit of a comparison. Last Saturday night, the price of Solana was $145.13. And as of a couple hours ago, when I prepared for the stream, Solana was trading at $146.35. Awful close. It's just a little under 1% gain, which, it's pretty horizontal. It's been up and down, actually, pretty volatile. This is what I'm excited to tell you. The price last Saturday night of our Mitecoin was 8 zeros followed by 8295. As of a couple hours ago, our price of the Mitecoin was 8 zeros as well, but a 9171. And that is a 9.4% increase in the last 6 days. And is exciting, and I was very excited and happy to see that. But for fun and for information, so I can share with you, I just jumped on Bird Eye and traveled back in time and picked out a price, and it literally said on Bird Eye in the trade history about a month ago. I didn't even check the date. I was going by what it said about a month ago. I picked the trading price back then, and hopefully you're encouraged if you jumped in early, because Mitecoin has seen a 40% price increase. So although our Phantom wallets aren't showing that to us, rest assured we're making slow and steady progress, and I was awful happy to see that for everybody involved. I'm not gonna lie, we are a little light on our Mitecoin VIP room. Last Saturday night we had a whopping 15 members, and now it says 16/17 as our verification bot is considered a member, but we all know that doesn't count. A couple other values that I want to share. Our market cap is up 8.9% from last Saturday night, and our total value locked, which again, I thought, and I incorrectly told all of you that was the trigger we were hoping to get to, over 5,000. And unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But the good news is that value, that TVL value, is actually up over 14% in the last 6 days. So I'm encouraged. I hope you are. The current holders on Bird Eye sits at 68. Again, I will not put too much stock in that, as bots are buying and holding very small amounts. So that value, that number isn't the best indicator. But rest assured, if we get that holders number up over 200, then we're doing some good things, and we're moving the project where we want to go with it. So enough with the blabbing on and the information, and I hope, like I said, I do hope that encourages all of you to share Mitecoin with the people in your circle, not only as a legitimate investment, but also the entertainment and the gaming aspect, with the mindset of, if we're gonna spend our fun money on other entertainment type things, it sure seems to make sense to me to invest that back into ourselves and win in two different areas for sure. So enough talking. I'm sure you all are waiting for the fun. So I will talk and add to the Telegram group as we go. The first thing you will see pop up in the group is all of the 12 words in play. As the display on the stream shows, is very original, and I will sell it with signed autographs if you want. 12 words ordered as they should. Enter them fast and all will be good. The wallet address is the key. Be the first to post and score the victory. So we are changing it up a little bit, partly because I think that this poem/riddle will take a little longer than usual, and that's okay. In my opinion, I want you to be invested in it. I want you to sit around the dining room table with some family members, or your kids, or your spouse, or your friends, and I do want you to have some fun doing it, even if it takes a day or two. Small little rabbit trail here. There was a book that was published years ago, a wealthy a man that wanted to encourage people to get out into nature, and he literally hid a treasure box full of coins and jewels and gold, and he wrote a poem with basically the directions to the treasure box. And years and years and years went by until someone finally connected all the clues and scored that box. Rest assured, I do not anticipate our riddle race number 2 taking you years. However, it may very well take longer than the stream. So we are changing it up a bit. And again, whoever is here joining us at this stage of the project, it's obviously early, and we are purposely working together to iron out the very best way to handle our games, so that when we do pursue a big push online on the social media aspect, we have a product that we're proud of and that runs well. So you are my helpers, and you're part of that team. So I want to thank you for being here. Definitely provide feedback in the group. So I tell you that story because this stream may very well end. So we are not posting the wallet with the anticipation that we will all get to watch it be cleared. Instead, I will tell you that there is $70 plus worth of Mitecoin and Solana in the current wallet. And that will change, obviously, depending on the market. If it takes the community a day to solve the riddle and get the wallet address, then that value actually might go up as Solana and Mitecoin go up. Unfortunately, as the market goes, it might be a little bit lower, but that's the fun of crypto. So you, instead of clearing the wallet, the way that you will be awarded the contents of that wallet is solve the riddle. Once you access the wallet, you will then obviously have access to the wallet address. I know what that is, of course. So it's very simple. To be the winner of each riddle race, you simply have to be the first to post the wallet address in our VIP room. I'm excited to share the little clue with you. In fact, I anticipate before the end of this weekend, I will create a smaller prize, and I plan on offering up the same opportunity to anybody that's a follower on our Twitter feed. Obviously, I don't expect you dirty dogs to jump in there since you have a head start. This is for non-holders to try to get more, so you're not allowed to play. Alrighty, so have a pencil and paper ready. Those are the words. Okay. Now the first little stanza, whatever they call that in the world of poems. I'm not an English person. There's our first one. And I will read it, and obviously I will not be giving any hints. Hopefully it's self-explanatory. I will say again, as you get a chance to chew on that first one, I had a couple people not associated with the contest take a look at my first version, and they quickly informed me that my expectations were too high. So hopefully you will not think the same. So there's our first one. And I will just slowly copy and paste the entire clue into our group. And hopefully you will all get started on the fun. Again, encourage you to ask family, friends. Obviously, if you are sharing this with the people in your circle or people around you, I sure hope they have a good time. I hope that interests them to join in our match'em game, and I hope that gets them to come join our community. That's what we're after, is finding a place that we can all hang out a bit online and have some fun doing it. And of course, if our investments go up, that's not too bad either. So I'm working my way down. As you can tell, I worked very hard. And there's one last one. And there you have it. Alrighty. I will go ahead and read it nice and slow. I hope that the people that are trying to play are are watching their VIP room. But I'll just read it just because I'm spent so much time on it. I'll make you listen to it. Things start random, but that is no fun. Order per the alphabet. Can starts in position 1. Most word positions start wrong. You must find their correct spot. Calculate new positions wisely. Words will move to their proper slot. The party starts with the first 3. To starting positions add 1, 9, and 4. Better keep track. There are 9 words more. Time to take some back. 3 and 2. The end is good. Are you? On the back half now. Almost home free. Grow 5, then cut 3. This is high pressure. Down to the final 4. Plus 5, then freeze. End with 2 and 4 more. 10 words found new homes. No moving for 2. Who gets in first? Will it be you? So there's your clues, poem, however you want to look at it. But I hope that by looking at the 12 seed phrase words given to you randomly, you can follow these instructions, have some fun, work fast, work careful, and I would love, while I mumble on a little bit, I like I said, I would be shocked if somebody dropped that address on us during this live stream. And so we will actually be ending a little quicker than normal. But I want to encourage everybody. One last follow-up. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Thank you for all you do for us. And hopefully the next, even tomorrow night, we have our third match-em. And make sure that you try to get spread the word to get some more entries for our round number 3, our game number 3 in that regard. It's obviously community-driven, grassroots effort. I'm collecting a ton of messages from promoters from all over that want us to spend money so they can retweet and put the word out. But to be honest, and I'm not saying that we won't do that, I really hope that this is something that we can share and we believe in enough that we're okay with letting people know, and it would be something that we can grow a little bit ourselves. So there is the clue. There is the poem, and now the challenge is it's in your court. I will wait obviously a while, but I will say no pressure. But I will probably post the very same information on our X feed to open to non-holders. Don't fret; they're not getting the big bag. But for bragging rights, I sure hope that some stranger on the internet doesn't whoop your Heineken and find that wallet address before you. If you have not transferred money to or from wallet addresses, that's definitely something that you need to become familiar with. Once you get access to that wallet, you'll have to know how to copy that wallet address, paste it into our VIP room. So it's Friday night. It's 9:30. Weather has finally changed here, and surprise, surprise, in the Midwest here where we live, it's not raining. So my bride and I are set to go out and have a campfire. So hope you all have a great night. I wish you all great luck, and calculate wisely and quickly. And I look forward to seeing who takes this riddle race number 2, and we will connect afterwards to bring you into a recording. We can send you off your winnings, and maybe you can walk us through how difficult it was and who helped you. I guess the last part I'll end with this. Starts with what we're doing here with the stream, with all of its imperfections and non-production, professional production quality. That's ultimately the other aspect I hope that we produce, that we can be a place that people can plug in, and part of that is the content of you sharing your excitement. I sure hope that you're excited if you're the winner. I would be. I was excited making the poem for you guys. So good luck. I hope you have a blessed weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.